At this time, the outgoing unit of the 579 Engineer Detachment, FSM, will now case its colors. Colonel Richard Green and Sergeant First Class Candido Aguilar are casing the detachment colors, signifying the completion of the mission and the transfer of authority to the 533rd Engineer Detachment, FSM. The 579 Engineer Detachment, FSM, distinguished itself during the period from 16 April 2010 to 18 April 2011 by extraordinary efforts and undying support during engineering operations in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. At this time, the incoming unit of the 533rd Engineer Detachment FSM will now uncase its colors. The uncasing of the colors by Captain Mark Williams and Sergeant First Class Glenn Batzinger symbolizes the start of their deployment for the 533rd Engineer Detachment FSM and the taking of the torch from the 579 Engineer Detachment FSM. The 533rd FSM soldiers and civilians are getting the first glimpse of their guidon in Afghanistan and are now officially starting their great mission of providing engineering support to the Regional Command South area operations. Ladies and gentlemen, from the 533rd Engineer Detachment FSM, Captain Mark Williams.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for honoring us with your presence here today. Brigadier General Mark Yenter, thank you for taking the time to be here. Your message and enthusiasm inspires us. Colonel Charles Hamilton, Colonel Anthony Funkhauser, distinguished members of the Foreign Services, fellow officers, Command Sergeants Major, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Thank you so much for being here today to receive the 533rd FSM. Though I've only been here a few short weeks, I've been immensely impressed with the professionalism, discipline, and commitment and energy of many soldiers and civilians I've met. It is that level of service that has enabled our forces together with the Afghan forces to help this nation develop the capabilities needed to secure and govern itself. I feel privileged to be joining this critical effort at such a pivotal time. Everyone here knows we are engaged in a tough fight. These are challenging yet exciting times. We are involved in an enormous civil-military undertaking. Yet it's because of the combined efforts and shared success of the men and women living and serving in this Afghanistan that I am very optimistic about the future of this nation. We are pleased and humbled to join your team. Now I'd also like to take a moment to thank the members of the 579th FSM for paving the way for the past year. Their success has established a foundation we can build on as we integrate into current operations. Though conducting engineering operations in an area of conflict is never easy, the 533rd is no stranger to war. Initially created to provide engineering service support during World War II, history records that the 533rd has served with distinction ever since. Today we begin a new chapter of our history book. I know that it will be one of success because I know no one here today considers failure an option. And the history has taught us that success is not achieved by the efforts of one alone. Everyone who is here in uniform knows it, everyone who has ever worn a uniform knows it, and the members of the 533rd know it. Our team has spent countless hours of planning, preparing, and training for this very day. Each member of my team was selected because they stood among their peers. Many have combat experience, some in Iraq, some in Afghanistan, some in both, but all have a heart for the mission here at hand. They are consummate professionals, eager to lend their talent and engineering skills to any mission at any time. Together we've worked hard to master a variety of individuals and team training on both the Army and the Corps side. We knew the challenge here would be a difficult one. We knew we had to be ready to work and work hard, and we are. We are ready for the challenge partly because each individual of the 533rd understands that we are all, civilian and military, Afghan and international, part of one team with one mission, and we must not fail. We each know the member is critical to our overall success, and we know that our collective success will ultimately lead to the conditions necessary for Afghanistan to develop sufficient capabilities to secure and govern itself. Thank you all for your inspiring dedication and service. God bless you all.
and join us in singing the Engineer song and the Army song, which both you may find the words to both on page 6 of your program. And please remain standing for the departure of the official party.